me to, you know, like Tom Snyder and his people, and it did a lot of new shows, like dance shows. What's his name? Lamas. Lorenzo Lamas. Is that his name? Yeah, he had a brand new show on it. Did that show, and then a couple other producers started calling. Yeah, the sitcom people, and that occurred all through '87, and '88, and then '89 with Mama's Family, and yes.
How do you like the interaction?
Oh, I like it a lot.
Good exposure. Do you play yourself, or do you play the characters?
Let's see. I played myself on Full House. I played a character named Cinnamon on Facts of Life. And I played, a bone crusher in Mama's Family.
Bone crusher.
Mm-hmm.
And what about your dancing? Did you start off dancing or anything else?
Yes. I would classify myself as a dancer. Yes.
What kind of dance?
Classical ballet training only,
Wow.
pretty much. In my later teen years, I did some musical comedy, but I'm just strictly classical ballet trained. Yes, it was. But we discovered in, my 6th grade, 7th grade year, that I wasn't going to grow anymore, and all the height requirements changed, to audition even for the core to ballet, American and the Joffrey and all this. So there was really no possibility unless I was going to, really charge out there and be like the best prima ballerina ever. So, and the classical ballet career, yes, there was really not much I could do about that. So that's when I started doing musical comedy. I graduated from high school. I went to work with Ringling Brothers, working the Elephant Acting, dancing, showgirl for a couple years. Came back, met John, and been making records ever since. Oh yes, because I've always been very fond of music, a real lover of music, but that was something brand new, and I really enjoyed, everything that happened in the new wave. Working in sound production with computers, I'm like, that's for me. Then I fell in love with the recording process. So.
And then after your career took off, you're kind of, hit the high, and then you kind of calmed down. How did that, how did the success change you?
Well, you're looking at me. Not much different. Not much difference here. It's something that I would encourage people to prepare for, because as much fun and as much as excited as you might be about it, it's a lot of work, and you really have to be on your toes. And it's a very competitive field. And yes, I myself, I stayed at home where I never really moved into Hollywood and, started a hobnob network with all the VPs. I just liked staying at home with my family and my friends, and, I guess that really is the best thing, to just be yourself no matter how badly you'd like to be something else.
Yeah, and especially since, I'm sure you got into playing a lot of music, not star.
Oh yeah, it was never even a consideration for me. I'm just lucky they'll have me.
It kind of must have been a little bit disappointment when, you started to not have the success that you had.
Well, what happened was, we were going along there pretty good. We were prepared for, what happens in your sophomore record. And then my very best friend, who was with me the whole time, was diagnosed with a fatal illness and passed away. And so I was pretty traumatized by that. And then, yeah, just when I just thought that I was going to, you know, fall to pieces, the business affairs at Atlantic Records made an error, and they didn't pick up my option, you know, in writing. So I was out of my contract. So actually, no, it wasn't like a letdown and trying to, like, you know, recapture, you know, that excitement or anything like that. It was actually really just a stroke of luck for me. Yeah, yes, absolutely. I just said I didn't mean any disrespect, but it's not really working out for anybody, and maybe I can come back to this another time. And within 2 weeks, I packed my backpack, which I thought I never would own one, and went to Nepal for 6 weeks, and I came home, and I've tried to, you know, keep a really good relationship, close contact with my teachers, you know, and just try to do my practice. It really has been, it's like a difference of life or death for me, so.
So is that when the Stanford started coming into play, or?
Yes.
Was it there before, or is that just?
Not so much. I didn't know anything about them. Very quickly, when Danny became ill, I really needed some sort of support and help. Books started coming my way that were, you know, Eastern ideas, and yeah, and that's when I met the Tibetans. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't say, oh, that looks interesting. I think I'll go there. I just had some very dear, sweet friends, you know, who had it together, and said, well, you know what, Stacey, let me show you this. And I'm really glad they did. Yes, it's been, 18 years, I think. We do summer retreat right here in the Santa Cruz Mountains every summer, and so I'll be in retreat when this record comes out, so that's a very good place for me. Yeah, it's essential, crucial for me. I don't know how I got along with that.
So, you're playing a show tomorrow night in Oakland?
Yes.
And it's at Club French Bar in Oakland.
You got it.
And, 9 p.m.?
I believe so. There's an opening band that's supposed to be really just great. Super. Ejector. Yes. Oh my gosh, I've been playing live for the last 4 years straight. Yeah, I was just at home minding my own business, and a couple of old friends called, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll go and do that. And so